Hey, yo, what's good? It's your man Louie T here on the LTN Exclusives kickback for week number 14 in the National Football League. Y'all know what it is, man. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Happy holidays. Hope all is well with you, your family, the weather. It's been crazy. We've gotten snow 2 out of the last 4 days in my neck of the woods. I love it though. A light dusting enough that you know it's winter time and that it's Christmas time, but not enough for it to stick around and become an eyesore and be on the side of the road turning brown and black. It's the perfect ratio right now. I'm blissful. Hopefully you can say the same. In any event, I'm also blissful because I'm up right now. I'm up right now. So I'm feeling good. I feel like one of those teams that knows they're out of the playoffs, but still dangerous enough to impact the outcome of things. No one wants to play me right now. I'm that team. So with that said, let's jump into the proceedings this evening. We have quite a few items to get to tonight. So let's dive in and let's start with the weekly pick 'em pool. So I feel like this is almost cheating at this point because I won again. And there's just simply not enough people in this weekly pick 'em pool to stop me from winning every week at this point. If I don't win, I'm going to be disappointed every week from here on out. With around 9 to 10 people in it, it was 9 this week at 45. I think it was 8 last week. I was really pissed that I didn't win last week. And the only reason I lost to my dad, is because I picked the Titans. I got what I deserved. Had I not picked the Titans, we would have had the same amount of losses, and I hit the points on the head. I would have beaten them last week as well. I won the week before that. And so I'm heating up, but again, largely in part because there's just not enough participants. The people that are in it aren't good enough to stop me at this point. I'm hot now. Just it's late, you know. I waited way too late in the game to get hot, but better late than never. I always like to say better late than never. So congratulations to me for winning the week 14 weekly pick 'em pool. I believe that's my 4th one of the year. I think it's my 4th. It could be my 3rd. Either way, I think it's my 3rd because I think Boss Man was like, "You got 2 and I ain't got none," and then he won, and now I won again. So I think this is my 3rd one, and I intend on winning the rest of these, the remainder of the season. Had 4 losses. No one else had 4, so it didn't even matter. The points didn't matter. So anyhow, I digress. Chalk another one up for the good guy. Or in this case, you see the hat, the bad guy. All right, moving right along. Let's keep the proceedings rolling this evening. I'm more excited about this. Man, I love a great survivor pool. The best ones are when no one survives. The NFL is such a nasty bitch. Whoo! She is vicious. Okay, I tell you. When she turns it up and she decides to get nasty, and she can be a nasty son of a bitch. I tell you. When she decides to turn it up, no one's safe. And you know, last week was the week, right? The beauty in a survivor pool is that you can be perfect for 13 weeks. And then in the 14th week, you get got. And it was set up in a similar way that it was 2 weeks ago, I believe. Nope, last week it was set up just like this, where everyone had the same team, and then Tyrant 78 had a different team. And so the pool could have been over if the Chargers would have lost last week and the 49ers won. Well, all those teams won last week. Both the Chargers and the 49ers won last week. Same thing was set up this week. Everyone else had the Bucks, and Tyrant 78, she had the Browns. And I remember when I looked at the sheet initially, I was like, whew, she's a bold one. The Browns? You're putting your survivor pool on the Browns? What? And but you get forced to do certain things this time of the year, right? She had already used Tampa Bay. She probably didn't feel comfortable with anything else that was on the sheet. I get it. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, what do I always tell everyone? Look, I'm a loser when it comes to survivor pools, and I always tell people, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't won in 13 years. Don't listen to me. But one of the rules that I always employ, and usually when I lose, it has nothing to do with this rule because I don't break this rule, is I stay away from family business. Stay away from family business if at all possible. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's unavoidable. And, there are times where that team is just so bad, they're not going to beat that team that they're playing. But I choose to stay out of family business. If it's not my business, I stay out of it, because family business is exactly that. And the Saints on the road jumped up, and for the second time this season, bit an NFC South family member on their own home turf. They beat the Panthers in Carolina earlier this season, and then they went to Tampa and did the same to the Buccaneers. And in one fell swoop, the 4 participants in the survivor pool are done. Finito, finished, and that closes out the 13th annual Soul Survivor pool. No one survives. The house wins. Raise the roof. Come on now, raise the roof. Raise the roof. Come on now, raise the roof. So congratulations to no one. To no one. But good game to all of you who participated, gave it your all, and just fell short. As I always like to say, you'll get them next time. You'll get them next time. But the NFL wins. NFL wins. Flawless victory. All right, now let's get to the granddaddy of them all. I have a list in front of me of Piss Cup recipients. If I call your name, please come up to the front of the room. Don't you just love a great love story? Husband and wife bathing in piss together. Don't you just love it? They say chivalry is dead. I beg to differ, because we have a husband who said, my wife is bathing here in piss, and I am not going to allow her to go at it alone. I will join her. Chivalry is not dead. Mr. HTTR and Rella, please step forth to receive your pitheth cuppeth. Mr. Ron B, we had this conversation, I feel like just a couple of weeks ago. Buddy, I always tell y'all, please be very careful of the company you keep. I want you to pay attention to all of the Piss Cup recipients on this evening. And I would like you to look at who's around them. You saw the first two. Husband and wife combo, right next to one another. Mr. Ron B, he dripped a little bit of piss on Soul, and Soul is usually a clean fella. But when you hang around pissy individuals, you're bound to get piss on you. So Soul, I'm very shocked, but not really, because Mr. Ron B, this is his second time, I think, being pissy in 3 weeks. Eventually, he's going to tinkle on you. There's going to be some splottage. You know, he's definitely going to get some on you eventually. Little spot on your shoe. You knew it was coming. It's hard to avoid it. Look at this conglomerate we have down here. Why? See, this is why I say you be very, very careful with the company you keep. Yikes. Look at this little shindig we got going on here. Look at this piss party, right? Piss for everyone. Jordan Jones. Chris Santiago. Here's the real culprit right here. This is the most dangerous man in this group, right? This is the most dangerous man in this group, Chris Santiago. This is about the third time Chris Santiago's been pissy this year. I said, he's going to get Derek B once. You know, I was chomping at the bit for Derek B to get pissy, man. I was like, come on, Derek. I know you want some piss, brother. He was too excited when I had to piss earlier. I was like, see, God don't like ugly. And I said, Derek B's got to pay at some point. I didn't know if it was going to happen or not. But I said, Chris Santiago is his next door neighbor, and this brother stay pissy. Eventually, he's going to reach out and touch Derek B. It's inevitable. Jordan Jones, come on up. Chris Santiago, you've been here plenty of times before. You know the routine. And Derek B, my guy, Derek B. Yes. Yes. Derek B, come on up here and get this piss, my man. I hope it burns. I hope it burns your esophagus going down the entire time. Every single sip burns. Navy Ramjet. Yikes. That's my guy, Navy Ramjet. Ouch. You come on down, my friend, as well. So, in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piss cup recipients. Don't you just love the NFL? Don't you just love it? I love when a plan comes together. I told you I had a budding rivalry with several people who did not know that they were actually in a budding rivalry. But just about every single one of them, I'm catching up to them. I'm squishing them like a little bug, just like this. I'm catching up to them. I'm going to pass them too. Because like I said, your boy's heating up at the right time. While everybody out here is grasping at straws, trying to figure shit out, I figured it out. It's just too late. It's just too late. But what I can do is damage to those around me who want to be able to say they were better than me this year. I still got time to be able to do damage to them. And so when they look up at the end, I reign supreme in that regard. Don't pay me no mind. It's just the losers going against the losers. The real competition is between Ricky D. Hustle, Mike Lowry, and Kevin the PRF. That's where the real competition is. Don't pay me no mind. I'm out here fighting with the rest of the losers. Anyway, Let me pass out the piss. I'm going to give y'all a dual cup. You guys can share, Mr. HTTR and Rella. Y'all can share. Husband and wife duo. Y'all don't need separate cups. Matter of fact, I'll put straws in it for y'all. Y'all can sip from 2 different straws in the same cup. Chivalry's not dead. All right? You guys enjoy the piss cup together. Isn't that cute? But it's wrong. Mr. Ron B and Soul, here you guys go. Enjoy or not. Jordan Jones, I'm actually really disappointed, but you've been here before. Here you go, buddy. There you go. Chris Santiago, my guy, I appreciate you doing the Lord's work. And the Lord says, Derek B, you got to rise up and grab the piss. So, Chris Santiago, thank you for doing the Lord's work. And Derek B, this is a very special cup of piss, bruh. May it burn every single drop on the way down. Here you go, brother. And Navy Ramjet, I'm not as excited about this particular piss cup, but what has to be done must be done. Here you go, sir. You earned it. We'll check back in on you guys here in a bit. Let's go through the action for the week. And I want to first shout out the PT peers for week number 14 in the National Football League. Everyone with 10-4 records, you were PT peers. This was a tough week. As you can see, there's a lot of red. We had 8 Piss Cup recipients this week. Anytime it's that many, that tells you the type of bloodbath that it was in that particular week. A lot of upsets, a lot of games that could have gone either way. And I'm going to tell you right now, this week, I don't know if you've seen the sheet. It's already out. This is another week in which there could be a ton of losses because you've got, first of all 16 games back on the slate. All right. No more buys. Those are done. 16 from here on out. That in conjunction with you're coming down the wire. Teams have declared who they are. Teams are fighting for playoff spots, positioning in the postseason, etc. You're getting good against good. You're getting bad against bad. And so it's becoming increasingly harder. You're not getting a lot of layups now because all of the good teams have already feasted on the bad teams. Hence the difference and the gap between the haves and the have-nots. Now the good teams actually have to play the good teams, and the bad teams have to play the bad teams. So you get the Commanders playing the Giants. Good luck with that one, right? You get the Rams and the Lions. Good luck with that one. That's going to be a good one. Patriots, Bills. That's going to be a really good one, right? And there's plenty more of those on the schedule, on the docket this week, where you've got to make a decision. One false step, kaboom! Black suits fill the room. Or in this case, piss cups fill the room. So, good luck. You're going to need it. But guess who didn't need it this week? Sunday, who went 10-4 this week to run his record to 139, 68-1, which is good enough to get him all the way up to 3rd place. So shout out to Sunday for holding it down. Rich, 10-4 record, 130 and 77-1 overall for Rich. Really outstanding week going 10-4. Niners fan, 10-4, 135, 72-1 overall for Niners fan. And I think this is Niners fans' second week, if I'm not mistaken, or second season rather. He's doing really well this year. Really, really well. I'd love to catch Niners fan, but if he keeps putting up strong weeks like that, it's going to be pretty tough for that to happen. I myself, I went 10-5, 9-5 this week. So I wasn't able to get it done. Just one off of the PTP rank for this week, but I feel good at 9-5. Would have loved to have been in double digits, but I avoided a lot of the mines that you guys stepped on in week number 14. I will say the Browns, or the Titans rather, the 1 week I don't finally give them a shot, they of course want to win. But you know what? It's all good. They did the Lord's work by ending the survivor pool, so I got no qualms there. Let's talk about the winners right now. The big dogs, the big fish in winners and losers this year. Ricky D. Hustle continues to be the best of the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, 9-5 for Ricky D. Hustle, running his mark to 145, 62-1, keeping him in possession of sole possession of first place. Mike Lowry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-6, getting him to a 142, 65-1 mark. And then Kevin the PRF had a rough go of it. I think he's been struggling here down the stretch. And if this continues, he'll find himself way out of position to strike. And he's got to turn it back up here. He's been struggling here of late. I think he lost 7 this week, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7-7. That's not going to get it done. And he's had, I think, 2 out of his last 3 weeks he struggled. So that drops him to a tie for second place with Mike Lowry. So both of them are now 3 games back of Ricky D. Hustle. So Ricky D creating a little bit of separation here. Again, this is not the time to be finding yourself in a bit of a funk. This is when you need your best work. This is when the pressure is on. Ricky D continues to produce in the most tense and pressure-packed moments. Meanwhile, Mike Lowry and Kevin the PRF are struggling just a tad bit. And they're allowing Ricky D to create separation. Again, had the Commanders won last week, Ricky D would be up about 5 games right now. So he's pressing a lot of the right buttons. Let's see if they can keep it close and within striking distance, or will Ricky D in the final weeks start to run away and hide with this chip? We will see. So that's your winners and losers week 14 update. We will check on our Piss Cup E's here in a second. But before we do that, let's get to a word from one of our sponsors. We'll come back and we will check on the Piss Cup recipients. See you on the other side. Sleeper. Sleeper is the best way to experience and connect over sports together. It's a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat on games in real time with other users, get the fastest scores, blazing fast news and alerts right at your fingertips, play in fantasy leagues, and win real money on pick contests. So enjoy sports the way they were meant to, together. Download the #1 sports app today. Predict the hottest football stats like passing yards, receiving yards, touchdowns, interceptions, and much more to cash in on your daily fantasy football skills. Use promo code LTN and Sleeper will match your first deposit up to $100. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Sleeper. All right. So let's go through the list. Let's go through roll call. Mr. HTTR and Rella, you guys are sharing the Piss Cup over here. Okay. Look, I don't want to hear any complaints about who's drinking more. This is why I don't let people share Piss Cups. Because then you get complaints. Well, they're not drinking enough. I'm doing all the drinking. Hey, you both earned the Piss Cup. You both should drink equally. Do I need to split y'all up and y'all start over? I didn't think so. All right. Figure it out. Be a team. Y'all went in as a team. Come out of this ordeal as a team. I get it. Drinking piss can turn a happy marriage into a bitter situation. Did you see what I just did there? I cracked myself up. Mr. Ron B, OG triple OG. Yeah, man. Yeah. What is this? The second time in 3 weeks? You called me out, man. You called me out. You said that you were doing well and that you were going to beat me. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, you're doing pretty good. You're a veteran at this now. It's this piss thing. You're a veteran, so keep going. Soul. I'm actually shocked that we're having this conversation, but it happens to the best of us. I got earlier this year too. It happens to the best of us. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to drink a little bit more of this a little faster. Come on, Soul. You can do it. Jordan Jones. All right, you're doing all right. Keep going. Chris Santiago. Oh shit, he's already done it. Look, he's immune to this shit now. He just guzzled it and gave it back. Jeez Louise, he's a dangerous man. But he's done this so many times this year that this ain't nothing to him. He's used to this. Oh man, yikes! That might be a record for how fast somebody's down the goblet of piss. Derek B, don't make that bitter beer face at me, okay? I have no sympathy, no sorrow, not 1 ounce of empathy, sympathy, or anything for you. None. I am enjoying every second of this. So just drink the piss, bruh. Just drink it. This brings me so much joy. You bring me joy when I'm down. You're bringing me joy right now, Derek B. Drink the piss. I love it. Navy Ramjack. I hate it had to be you, man. You my guy. I hate it had to be you. We all got sometimes, man. Anyway, I digress. Let's get to the comment section and see what we got going on. We got about 5 minutes and then we're going to get out of here. We have Hard Knocks coming up. Kevin the PRF says, Lost Soul Survivor fell 2 games back of the leader. I'm lost and lost. Yeah, no, you fell 3 games back of the leader and you lost Soul Survivor. Yes. So yeah, you lost and you're lost. Absolutely. So it's a tough place to be. Tough place to be. John Wynn says Hurts was so bad yesterday he needs to be benched soon. Cry Eagles cry. He doesn't need to be benched. He had a bad game. It happens. But it is refreshing for it to happen on that stage in front of everyone. Right? Love that. Sheree says, what do you think the Chargers' final record would be? It's hard to say. They got a really brutal schedule, but we've seen this. The Chargers are capable of beating anyone, and they're capable to losing to just about anyone. So I wouldn't be shocked if they won 3 out of their final 4. I wouldn't be shocked if they lost 4 out of their final or 3 out of their final 4. They're not losing every one of these games, and I don't think they're winning all 4 of these games. But again, they can go to Kansas City and win. They can go to Dallas and win. Houston's going to be tough. And they can go to Denver and win, right? Like, they're going to be really interesting. They're going to be, because of all the wild card teams, they feel like the one that's the most vulnerable, especially with Herbert's hand being in the condition that it's in. But They're an interesting bunch, to say the least. Sheree also asks, do you think the Chargers can catch the Broncos? No, I don't think they can catch them. Their schedule's too tough. Their schedule is too tough. Denver's schedule isn't easy either, by any stretch of the imagination. But I do think that the Broncos are going to be able to hold on and win that division. So, no, I don't think they can catch them. Derek B, check again, my friend. You absolutely have the piss cup this week. But your mouth is, uh-oh. Let me not put that on you. You currently have piss breath. So back up off me. Give me 5 feet. Okay. I definitely don't want any of that on me. Okay. I make, you see the company I keep. I make sure those that are around me ain't got nothing to do with the piss cup. Because I don't want that kind of energy in my space. Okay. But anyway, I digress. Hey, look, Derek B, it happens to the best of us, bro. Everybody got to touch some piss sometime, man. It just happened to be your turn this week. Speaking of which, roll call. Rella and Mr. HTTR, my couple. What we got going on, man? Look at y'all working together. I love it. All right, look, y'all just got a corner left. Go ahead and finish that up like lovers do. Mr. R&B, what we looking like? OG, triple OG? Okay, you got a nice little third of a cup left. I'm gonna need you to come on, speed it up. Let's go. Soul, what we looking like? Oh man, you're killing me. You're killing me, Soul. Come on, bro. I need you to drink that with mind, body, and soul. You see what I did there? Come on. Come on. Tarzan. I need you to hurry up, though. So, seriously. Let's go. Jordan Jones. Okay. It's just, bro, it's just a little corner. You just go ahead and knock that back, man. There you go. My guy. Thank you, sir. Scratch you off the list. You and Chris Santiago are done. Derek B, all this complaining. I ain't got the piss cup, this, that, and the third. Come on, man. Man up. I know you're a man of integrity. You did the crime. Now you got to do the time. Drink the piss. Stop talking me to death. Piss breath. Hurry up. Navy Ramjack. You and Baby V taking care of business. All right, my guy. Good job. Scratch you off the list. All right. Rella and Mr. HTTR, thank you for finishing up. Look at that. Feel like singing some Atlantic Star. And I will love you so for always. Give me the cup, man. I love y'all. Going down together. I'm going down. Y'all went down together, man. That is so beautiful. All right. Let's see what we got. Ron B, Soul, and Derek B. No, you're not alone, Mr. Derek B. You're not alone. You had a lot of company, brother. Don't worry. All right, Mr. Ron B, OG, triple OG. Good job, man. I knew I could count on you. Took you a while. Let's scratch you off the list. See what we got left. So, come, bro. Come on. What are you're babysitting, bro? Come on. You're killing me. Bazan, you're killing me. Come on, Soul. I'm gonna circle back. Derek B, where we at, bro? It burns, doesn't it? Man, take that last sip. Yeah. Oh man, you don't know how good this feels. I was hoping you would get the piss cup this year. You took too much joy, too much pleasure in me having to sip the piss cup this year. We even now. Now I want to do the ultimate deed and beat you. That would be the icing on the cake. That would be the cherry on top. And now I didn't know if I was going to catch you. But after this lousy week you just put forth, I'm just one game back, baby. One game back. Bragging rights is all I'm after now. You on that list. Scratch you off. Thank you, sir. All right, so you need help? Hey, Chris Santiago, man, go help him drink that. No, no. You not drinking none of it. You just tip it up for him a little bit. Hey, if we got to hold you down and force it down your gullet, we will, soul. But we don't have time for this, bro. Okay. You got it? Or do you need help? Because we can arrange for you to have some help. All right, well, let's go, man. Now, was that hard? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I bet it was. Man. Oh, man. Whew. One final time. Let me make sure I'm looking at all the piss cups that I have in front of me just to make sure I got all of them. I collected all of them back. Mr. HTTR and Rella share the cup. So 1, 2 straws, 1 cup. How beautiful. Mr. Ron B got his cup here. Soul just got his cup back. Jordan Jones, his cup's here. Chris Santiago was the first one to finish. His cup's all the way over here. Derek B got his cup. And Navy Ramjack. All right. We've got everybody's cup. All debts have been paid. I'd say that's going to do it for me, your man Louie T, here on the Week 14 edition of the LTN Exclusives Kickback Session. Remember, and it's very hard to forget, if your picks are shit, you get pissed. I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same channel. Hopefully, fingers crossed, same results. Until next time, I'm your man Louie T. Peace. Look at J Cam Man reciting the words in the chat. Shout out to my guy J Cam Man. I love it.